Okay, this is number 5. The car shown in A is moving at a constant speed, V equals 10 meters per second. Which is bigger, F of the engine or F of friction? Explain. And I have in B, the same car is now accelerating, A equals 10 meters per second squared. Which one is bigger, F friction or F engine? Now, to answer both questions, I have to know how to think. What I should know here, I have two laws that relates the force with the motion. These two laws for Newton are the first two, the first and the second. Now, what is the difference between the first law and the second law? In the first law, I have sum of F equals to 0. In the second one, I have sum of F equals ma. What does this mean? If the sum of F is equal to 0, it means not that the object is not moving, but it's not accelerating. So in here, I should have A equals to 0. Because if you replace A here with 0, you'll get sum of F equals to 0. So whenever you don't have acceleration, you have to go to the first law. And whenever you have acceleration, you go to the second law. Now, in A, they told me I have a constant speed. What is the meaning of constant speed? Whenever I have constant speed, it means the acceleration is equal to 0, which means I have to go to the first law. What does the first law say? It states that sum of F equals 0. Now, what are the forces applied on the car? I have the F of friction and I have the F of engine. You might say also that I have the weight of the car, which is totally correct, plus the normal force of the surface, which is totally correct. Now these two, as we always say, whenever you have a horizontal plane, they will cancel each other. So I'm left with F friction plus F engine. This one is equal to 0. It means that F of friction equal minus F of engine if we're talking as vectors. These two forces have the same magnitude, they should be like this, but they have opposite direction. So in this case, same magnitude. Now, in the second case, I have A. A is not equal to 0, which means the sum of the forces is equal to N times A. Now, the sum of the forces is the same, which means here I have F friction. This force, in fact, is going backward, plus F of engine equal MA. F of the engine is going forward. A, they told us, it is accelerating to the right. So this one is also going like the same direction of the engine, which means, which one is bigger? Of course, F of engine. It's bigger than F of friction.